playing all over New York City, and honestly, it's a whole nother world in the back streets of street music. They play everything from classical to contemporary, and even some things I can't quite explain, like this guy.
A lot of people think street musicians maybe are just homeless people they're trying to get away with something, or they don't pay tax, like whatever the situation is. There's this idea that it's almost a desperate move.
There's maybe some idea that because you were playing on the street, you're not a legitimate artist. I think that is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous because even though people stop and listen or record, most are unaware that it is a legal and a technical side to street music.
Do you have a permit?
No.
I have a permit for playing in the subway.
I have a permit.
Sometimes officers will just come and they'll tell you to leave. Like, they'll tell you that you need a permit and you actually don't need a permit.
Turns out it is legal. Section 1050.6c of the MTA rules specifically says that artistic performances, including the acceptance of donations, are permissible. You really only need a permit if you're playing with an amplifier. But having a permit gives you some privileges that other people don't have.
So if they're in your spot,
They have to move.
they have to move.
They have to move, yeah.
Here's the thing, getting one, let's just say it's far from easy.
You go in there, you audition, and then if you're okay, they'll call you back in about a week. They'll send you a letter in a week that says you was accepted. If not, then you got to try again next year. And a lot of people be trying again next year. A lot of people.
So it sounds like it's competitive.
Oh yeah, it's very competitive.
Wow. So do you know approximately how many of these permits they give out a year?
Probably about maybe 10.
10?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm walking up to the precinct to talk to an officer, or at least try to talk to an officer, and see if I can figure out how to get a permit and what the law is behind street musicians. Is it even legal?
It was all for the amplification. But then one day I was playing at Times Square on the platform, and a police lady approached me and gave me a ticket for $150. She said to me, no, you're getting the ticket because your instrument is a weapon.
I did talk to 2 cops. They can't be identified, but they did tell me that their main priority is just making sure the people are safe. So you can make a living off of
You
what?
can, yes.
You can?
You
Okay.
can.
That's good to know.
And it depends on how good you are.
I need the money. Like, I'm not a musician to make money. I'm a musician because I have to be a musician. But the musician that I want to be requires all of the time that I have. So I need to make it work in a way that I'm getting paid to play. And this works.
When I go out to play, I can have great days financially, and I have other days that aren't so great. So I have to just go with it, you know what I mean? But a lot of people, I think, seeing somebody like me playing street music, they don't understand. Like, I just did a studio session. I've played around the world different things. This is a part of it.
But it's not even about the money. It's about doing what they love for a living and sharing their art to inspire others.
To be straight with you, it's like a really liberating feeling to feel like I can go with my instrument to some other place and try to see if I can at least make a living somehow doing that.
Street music is my life. I cannot see myself without it. I'm addicted to street performing. I mean, even if I get to be a millionaire or win an Oscar award or whatever, I would still want to play on the street because it's such a different experience, because the people are right there. When you're on a stage, you have lights in your eyes, you don't really see the people you're performing to. On the street, it's like you become an integral part of the city.
One thing that makes street musicians really special is the fact that it's not about where they're performing. It's just about the fact that they're passionate about performing anywhere. And I really learned that passion is what drives art. And really, anyone can be an artist.